Hey Whitney, how do crazy people go through the forest?
I don't know.
They take the psychopath.
Hello, internet friends! We went and saw the City of Bones movie this morning, and we're gonna talk about it. But first, introductions. This is my friend Tate. I have to explain to you how we met, because I think that's the best thing in the whole world. So, we were in the same English class last year, and
painting.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter right now. I had let my friend shatter me for her to read, and she finished it and gave it back to me. So the rest of the day I have to walk around holding it because I'm bringing it home. So I walk into English class holding Shatter Me, and I sit behind him because I sat behind him at the time, but we'd never talked to each other or anything. He turns around and goes, "I've read that book." And I swear, these were my exact words. I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me? Do you want to get married?" And so obviously we're friends now, just a little bit, and yeah, so we went and saw a movie today at 10 a.m. because it was the first showing, because everyone knows they weren't playing City of Bones anywhere in the US. I don't know how to talk about this without like fangirling so hard. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Overall opinion, I loved it so much.
It was a really good movie. I mean, I think the casting was very well done. All the actors did a very good job. I have to give credit to the actor who played Clary. I mean, she was like superb.
She's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I know people were like freaking out like she's not not brunette. They were like, she doesn't have any freckles and she's not a ginger, but I don't care.
No.
Perfection.
I mean, I think that's how Clary should have looked, you know.
Yeah, and Jamie. Jamie is perfect for the role of Jace. Oh my gosh. I literally,
Takes off his shirt and you're over there.
Yeah, the one scene he had his shirt off, I was like in his lap. Like, do you see what's happening right now? Favorite book quotes. They put a lot of my favorite quotes from the book in the movie, which I enjoyed. Some of them were awkward though, because like, you could tell they were just trying to squeeze it in because people liked it.
I don't know, I think it had like a well balance of like things from the book. And
Yeah.
then, like, new stuff, but then they also added like funny stuff into it.
Yeah, like
So.
one of the book quotes that they did was whenever she got the demon thing on her arm and she falls down and like in the middle of nowhere she's like, "Is this where you take your clothes off?" And that was from the book, but it was really poorly placed. Shipping them is my next thing. In the book, I was like, Jason, Clary, yay! But then once we got to the ending, I was like, oh, Jason, Alec! And so I don't know who I shipped.
To come and more
Yeah, I've
information's
only
coming
read
in
the
it.
first one, so
I've read all of them because I'm just awesome.
So I'm just like shipping everybody, and basically the movie made me want to ship Clary and Jace, which I guess is the good thing to do because I've seen spoilers and I'm pretty sure. Don't tell me. Can we talk about this? He is so hot. Oh my gosh. I wish it wasn't like really weird so that we could have him shirtless more often. What are your thoughts?
Me? On Jamie?
I don't know, on anyone.
I don't know. I thought it was weird. I think
Did you
they
find
got
any
the
characters
character in the
attractive?
face for Jamie right. Well, him being the person, but I thought it was weird though. I thought he was a little too skinny for the person of Jace.
I noticed
because
that.
on the title they show like this pretty like, you know, athletic and toned person, but he was just, I don't know.
Yeah, I actually noticed that too. Like whenever they were walking places, I was like, his thighs are like this big.
Mm-hmm. He's
And
tiny
then, I don't know.
arms.
I loved Simon though. I didn't think I would like Simon as much as I did because I wasn't the
In
hugest
the
fan
book,
of him
I
in the
thought
book.
Simon was kind of annoying. But
Yeah, same. But then in the movie, I was like, am I enjoying you? Because like that one
the
scene
thing
where
that
he's like,
disappointed me in the movie though, they didn't show Simon get turned into a rat.
I know! It was like, what is up with movie directors not putting any scenes of people turning into rodents? Like Percy Jackson turning into a guinea pig? Didn't happen! Simon turning into a rat?
Well, they didn't even show Cersei on.
Didn't happen. Yeah. And Valentine. Not so good casting, I think. Did you like him?
Because
I'm
right, but I don't know. I thought he was too young.
That's what I put down. I said he seems way too young to father. How old are they? Like 17?
I think they were 19.
I don't remember, but Clary's 15.
What we were talking
My
about.
camera just cut off. I seriously want to kill myself right now. So we were in the middle of talking about Valentine and how he looked too young. And then we talked about...
and the cheesy little, like, things coming out of his head.
Oh yeah, and his little weird ponytail
I
he
thought
had.
that was kind of...
Yeah. I was angered quite thoroughly whenever... Psh, I didn't even touch you. I, like, winded you.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about this again. So...
Whitney thinks that the Mortal Cup was viewed too early and, like, spoiler alert kind of in it.
No, I don't think it was viewed too early. I think it was...
She thought Jace made too much of a big deal out of it when, like, they were doing the tarot cards.
Yeah, because Jace was like, whenever they had, went to Dorothy's room and then she laid out the cards and was like, choose a card. And then she obviously chose the Ace of something cup thing. And then...
The Mortal Cup.
Yeah, whatever that is. And then... In the book, it's all just like, oh, wow, that's the Mortal Cup. Wow, we lost that. Wow, that's terrible. But in the movie, Jace, like, whips around and is like, that's the Mortal Cup. And, it wasn't spoilery. It was just he made it so obvious that the Mortal Cup was going to be there.
I don't know. I think you would have had to make a big deal out of it, or else viewers might have thought, like, forgotten about it.
Yeah, I think
Just
this movie, I think I would have liked this movie. Like, I loved the movie, don't get me wrong, but I think it would have been so much better had I not read the book, because then I could get, like, because I know what's going to happen, so when it gives you, like, a huge reveal, I wish I could have that moment.
But that's, like, with, like, every movie that's been made from a book. You know, you always know what's going to come and happen, and then you're disappointed because the movie leaves out so many main and crucial details. Oh, and then how cheesy, like, how... Like, a lot of the monsters were the same with all the little tentacles.
Yeah, they were all, like, had the same bodily makeup, and it was just... I thought that they should have a bigger diversity of demon things. And like,
they all had tentacles and...
Because in the book, I don't remember very much from the book, as you can probably tell right now, but I thought they were going to be more different kinds of them, but apparently they're like, demons can take the shape of anything, and it's the same... demon that does that. I don't know.
Even Dorothy, it just looked like they kind of slathered on some makeup on her face and gave her some kind of like weird neck tentacles.
Yeah, it was like every single thing that attacked them had some kind of claw. It was supposed to be this
giant thing, and even the apartment building in it, I thought it was pretty small because they were supposed to take the battle from there out into the foyer, and always
so many
pictured it to
things
be
happened
so much
in the
bigger.
lobby, and they didn't have the lobby, and they were just doing it. Was weird.
I mean, it was just kind of like a door and then stairs.
Yeah. Can we talk about Magnus now?
Sure.
Not how I imagined him at all. And it's not because he was Asian. Like,
I don't know. I don't really...
I thought he was more professional than that in the book. Like, I remember him more...
No,
like,
I always thought he was, like, pretty...
I knew he was, like, a fun guy, but he didn't seem like the guy that he was in the movie. Because in the book, I thought he was, like, more proper.
I thought he was a little more, like, clubbish rather than coming out in his underwear.
Yeah, like, he came out, like, in his underwear with, like, all this, like... He was wearing eyeliner, which I expected, but it was, like, messed up.
Yeah, it kind of got messy right here, which I wasn't sure why it went in two directions.
His voice was just not how I... Like, you see his face and the voice doesn't
I think he was an okay actor, he just wasn't great. I mean, he didn't portray his emotions very well in the movie.
He just seemed like kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Because, like, she was like, you bought all my mom's paintings. He's like, yeah, she needed money. It's like, that's a jerk thing to say. Like, I like
at the same time, though, he's an immortal, and he's a warlock. I mean, he's not going to be, like, compassionate about, like, people.
I wish they would have explained, like, the whole... Wait, is that Percy Jackson I'm thinking about?
Which one?
Like, the whole fairy thing. Greenhouse scene.
Don't they have fairies in the City of Bones one? Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking they were like, don't drink the fairy stuff or whatever.
Or maybe that's... No, yeah, they left out all the fairy stuff, too.
I've said greenhouse scene 4 times, and every time you plow past it.
Greenhouse scene.
Do you have anything to contribute, or should I just start fangirling?
I think when the sprinklers went off, that was kind of cheesy because it reminded me of, like, a Nicholas Sparks scene.
In, like, every Nicholas Sparks movie, there's a scene where it's like, let the rain fall down, and then they're like, grab a face and tongue it. In the words of Max Irons. What were we talking about? Greenhouse scene.
The special effects in it were very good, though.
Yeah, I liked it for the most part.
Hit 12 and all the flowers started blooming, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Once I got past the fact that I was literally disgusted by it because I'm like, but they're, and I know, don't try and correct me because I kind of think I know what happens the rest of the series, but putting my phone down so I can fangirl. I don't really remember anything because I just remember like suppressing with every molecule in my being not to scream and like jump in your lap.
All I hear is.
Yeah, I was so excited. And then they talked, and then is the greenhouse scene in the book where he tells her about the
I
falcon?
thought it was weird because they start to go down the stairs, and I was like, oh, they just like missed the whole scene, and then like she falls.
Yeah.
And stuff happens.
Wait, did she fall or did he grab her?
No, she fell in, and he's like grabbed her.
Oh, all I
It's,
saw was that he grabbed her.
Like look in the eyes.
And then they grabbed her face and tongued it. That was the best part of the whole movie. Other than that one scene where he had his shirt off and he was like drawing a little rune, and then she knocks on the door.
What
He's
was
like,
that
if you...
rune for? Was that the one?
I don't
where,
know what any of them are
Alec
for. I don't
was like-
even know what that one that she always draws is for.
I think that was like the main
The visibility
Shadow Hunter.
one?
I think that was just like, well, maybe. I don't know, because it was also in the Silent Ones domain.
I need a Shadow Hunter guide.
And then it was the Shadow Hunter's entrance. It was just everywhere.
Yeah, because even in the logo for the movie, it's the
No,
O.
it said it. It was like the rune of like the angels or whatever, because she's like, whenever she started to draw this rune, that's when I knew that the memories were starting to come back. Like, you know.
Yeah, that one scene in the end when he's like, I told you I'd never seen an angel. Was he like referring to her being like, you're an angel?
I think so.
Okay. I like how it ended, but I was waiting, like, as they drove away on the motorcycle, I did this because I thought they were going to, like, lift into the sky, but they didn't.
Like
I was like,
E.T.?
I look stupid now. No, 'cause the werewolf motorcycles fly in the book. Do you remember this?
No, I know.
In the book, the motorcycles flew. I wanted that to happen so bad, but it didn't. Like, they all got on a school bus. I'm like, oh yeah, the school bus is going to fly. Nothing happened.
Oh my god.
I really liked the Institute, though. That was so cool.
Yeah.
It was, like, really creepy. Was it supposed to be a church or a hospital or what?
The Institute is a church.
Okay, because it's ginormous.
Well, it said
Oh
it was
my
like
gosh.
believed to be the first building ever built in New York.
Yeah, I really liked it. I don't know what they would have
That's what
used
they
for
said in
that
the movie.
scene. What are the people that took her memories back? They were the creepy guys?
The silent ones.
Yeah, they were really creepy. I liked
With
it.
the no eyes and the sealed up lips.
And I liked the way it did like surround sound talk in her head, but it like echoed in each ear and like it was off and it was like, he said it twice. What just happened? I can't think of it because I just saw it so recently and I'm just, every time I think about it, all I see is Jamie's face and I need to see it from an unbiased perspective where I'm not obsessed with Jamie.
Well, you're obsessed with like all of the actors.
I think Alec was perfect.
Mhm.
So perfect. Like his sass, A+. His
Oh my
looks,
God.
A+. I just wish that she wouldn't have figured out he was gay so soon.
Well, no, they did that in the book too. I mean, it was like real quick. I was like,
Literally, she talked to him, I think, once, and then she was, like, talking to Isabel, like, do you know your brother's gay? And I
I
don't...
was like, it's pretty obvious.
If she
that
wouldn't have
Alex
mentioned it
was
to
gay, but-
Isabel, then I think it would have gone down better in my mind, but yeah.
No, because that's what it was in the book too.
You know what?
Yeah, that's what it was. It's pretty obvious that. Blah blah blah.
Well, the ending with the whole, like, satanic demon,
Yeah,
like, he can summon demons, was that in the book? I don't remember that being in the book.
I don't remember either.
They changed it so that he, like, summoned demons to the Institute, even though it's on hallowed ground. I
Were there even
don't
demons
remember.
going on in there? In
The
book?
demons were, oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't remember the ending of the book
And the
at
thing
all.
too was Hodge was evil the whole time throughout, and then he turns good at the end.
Yeah, it
Like,
was
really?
weird. In the book, he was, like, betrayed them and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
in the movie, he, like, starts to feel guilty and goes and helps them. I like the whole thing where they can, like, grab a piece of water from the portal. And,
Yeah,
like,
that was pretty funny.
like, whenever he was, like, stroking her hair, I was like, awkward, but hey. Like, can you imagine, like,
did
someone
that
just,
suck.
like, a hand out of nowhere just
I
be
think
like...
I would freak out. Like, just like,
I wonder if that could be, like, possible in another room, like... If, like, your husband's gone off to war or something, you can, like, carry a bubble of water with him, and then, like, every now and then she just, like, reaches her hand through and, like, touches his face. I have nothing else to say. We're getting off track. What
you
was
always
that?
fangirl over Doctor Who.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I was just like, I was pretty excited. I don't really get excited, but then again, as I was saying,
While
I
we
was
were
probably
waiting,
jumpy in the end because I had to go pee.
while we were waiting for the movie to come on, they played, like, a behind-the-scenes thing. Almost pooped myself, not even kidding. I was Again, every atom of my being was being like, don't scream, Whitney. Whitney, if
I
you
don't know.
scream,
I
they
think
will look
I
at
freaked
you.
out when the Hunger Games trailer came on.
Like every
Came on.
time I was like, and then I was like grabbing you, like, help me get through this day. City of Ashes. So that's what's coming next. City
I always
of
like it
Ashes.
though when they use the title in the movie. Like they're
Yeah,
like,
when it's like, welcome to the City of
Ashes,"
Bones. I'm like,
oh.
ah!
I
think we shared a moment. Like, you looked at me, we were both like, he said the thing. Ah. It was perfect. I don't have anything else to say. Jamie was literally perfect. That's the, like, I can't
I thought
get over
Alec was
that.
perfect.
Jamie was perfect.
Alec was perfect too.
Everyone was perfect, but Jamie was especially perfect.
Well, Magnus and other guy.
Well, yeah, but they weren't perfect.
okay.
Perfect, but yeah, they were nice. But Jamie was perfect.
I think they'll be able to like perfect it going on through the movies. If they keep making the movies, are they still going to keep making them?
That would be stupid if they didn't. Same with Percy Jackson. They'd have to recast Percy
Well, Percy
Jackson.
Jackson,
if they
it
kept
came
going.
out so much later. You know?
It's 3
I mean,
years.
even the Hunger Games took, not that long for a movie.
I don't
But,
know.
it was such in demand, though.
Just as of now, the characters, like Lily and Jamie are both 24, but they look 17.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I don't know how much longer they're going to stay like that, but I think they could do 5 movies if they did them like a year apart.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be that soon.
Well, that was like the Hunger Games. Like, I did it in my head. They come out, what?
Same with Twilight. Twilight
Yeah.
came out like a year apart every time. November for like 5 years straight.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good progression with all the people.
Yeah, I liked it. 10/10 would recommend. If you haven't read the book, I don't know if I would recommend reading the book first or going to see the movie first.
For Twilight?
No, for City of Bones.
Oh, definitely read the book first.
Because I think it would be a lot more of a theatrical movie if you didn't read the book first.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think if you don't really like to enjoy like reading a book and seeing all the details and all that stuff and just enjoy seeing movies of the books, then yeah, go ahead and watch it.
the movie was a lot more demonic than the book was. So if you think you're going to get freaked out by that, then read the book first.
No, I thought the book went into more details with the demons and how they were actually like different from each other.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
not
even
really-
when like the police officer, she saw the police officer, it went into more detail.
I'm not talking about the gore of the demons. I'm talking about like it went really hardcore into like summoning them and
Yeah,
like
it did with that.
yeah, it was weird. So I don't know. I'm done talking. If I do, I'm never gonna shut up. Ah, so good, so good, so good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cut out like half of what I just said because it's gonna be way too long. Or this could be a 20-minute long video.
You can do part 1 and part 2.
You're right. The world is a changed place, but okay, we need to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Then you blow a kiss. Ready?
Wait. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And kisses. Oh, blow 'em.
Yeah. You can't just like kiss your own hand and then keep it to yourself. That's not how it works. Ready?
Well, maybe I want
One
to
more
keep my
time.
kisses. Just kidding.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I hope you're still recording. Yes! Carrot! I got cut out.
Cabbages!
Carrot!
Cabbages!
Carrot! Jeez! I can't do S's. You have to exhale while saying S.
Jeez!
So
Oh,
you
I can't do it.
Because it would sound like... You did... Jeez. Yeah, I can't do it. What am I talking about?
Well, you got all excited when Finnick popped up shirtless, but you know.
How
you
does
every
one
shirtless-
not get excited when Finnick pops up? Did
Well,
you
it's just
casually...
like 1 second, and then it's like.
The best 1 second of my life ever!
Oh my
He's not even wearing a shirt!